Alright, so we're learning about this Orlando summer heat.
Show love, I'm gonna make you mine. There's something special about your love. I think it's one of a kind.
I'm so checked out already. Nowadays you can do it literally on the app. Whatever credit card you have associated to your My Disney Experience app will do your checkout. So be prepared if you have a credit card that only has a limit of $200-300 and you've been charging things to the room. Make sure you know your credit limit. So we are going to pack up the car, head to Epcot. I'm a little unsure about Epcot because it is going to be a hot day, but let's see. Dan is gonna go and get the car so we can pack up the luggage. See you in a few.
All right, so as promised, I'm leaving a note in one of the drawers in the lobby. So if you're staying at the boardwalk or visiting the boardwalk, search around. Hopefully one of the cast members hasn't been too diligent in cleaning and searched the drawer. So you'll get a little note from us here at My Plus One.
Did you sneak it yet?
Okay, so I don't know about the lobby, but check maybe by the elevators. I'm gonna leave a little note for someone. Hopefully,
he's scared. He's scared to put
members. Well, there's just people sitting right there, so I know they're probably gonna go right into the drawer right afterward and leave no chance for anyone else. So
yeah, that's true.
Just search the drawers. You'll see that they're all real on all the cabinets on each floor, and you might find a note from us here.
Yes. Let's play the game. Retrieve your prize.
All right, so we're learning about this Orlando summer heat. It is adjustment. So we went over to Caribbean, had some brunch, say goodbye to the boardwalk. It was well worth the experience. It was well worth the planning in advance. Again, the big difference to staying in one of the villas is going to be the microwave, and the fridge is a game changer because it allows you to take home food to the room to be able to eat later date, possibly, you know, warm up for breakfast so you're not having to get up and do the breakfast rush. So if you can afford it, that's what it kind of buys you. It kind of buys you more relaxed time in your vacation. The boardwalk on a whole, I definitely come back, don't get it twisted. There are some things that I think we're gonna film in our full review of the boardwalk that we loved and that we didn't love so much. So look out for that.
So you guys just saw the final video on our Florida staycation that we did at the Disney Boardwalk Inn and Villas. It was an amazing time. It really was, even though it ended kind of iffy with us getting sick, it really was a great experience. And I just wanted to take some time to kind of give you some tips and tricks and some pointers and some of our favorites that we experienced on this trip. We didn't get to go to the parks. We went from July 1st through July 5th. So July 1st was the Friday, and then we left Tuesday, July 5th. We were supposed to go to Epcot, walk over to Epcot and enjoy the day, but it was extremely hot, so we kind of ditched that and ended up back at Caribbean Beach just to eat pretty much. But our experience was really just like kind of low-key, trying to stay at the resorts and just enjoy what we have because it was blackout time, which we definitely did not mind. I want you to understand that not every trip is going to be like go, 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 go. I tried to book breakfasts every other day. So either leftovers we would eat the next day or just something that we'd pick up on the boardwalk. So I'm going to go through a couple categories of things that were our favorites, and then I'm going to get into just some things that to be noted for your next vacation. I wrote it down because I think I'm going to forget. So number one, what was our favorite breakfast experience? We enjoyed breakfast at Trattoria Al Farno at Boardwalk. But our favorite breakfast for this trip was definitely Steakhouse 71. The food was amazing. The staff was amazing. It just was really like When I tell you the food was amazing, everything from I had a tequila sunrise to Dan having refillable mimosa. It was just a really nice experience. We were full by the end of it. We still had some leftovers that we brought back to the hotel. Kellan enjoyed the food that he tasted, so it really was overall, it was just a nice experience. The Trattoria Al Forno was a nice experience, but definitely hands down our favorite, from the food to the ambiance to like the customer service. But the chicken sausage at Trattoria Al Forno, and I'm probably murdering the name of this. You probably are watching this and cringing at how horribly I'm saying the name of this restaurant. I just can't say it, so it is what it is. But the chicken sausage there was amazing. I had to literally ask them the name of the manufacturer for the chicken sausage, because I was like, do you guys make it in-house? They don't. They get it from a supplier, and the supplier does not sell to the general public. But it was an amazing sausage. Omni Foods, you do an amazing skinless chicken sausage. But Steakhouse 71, they had a chicken sausage that was a different flavor. It had a natural casing that was not a pork casing, so it was good. It was a good it was a good try, but they did it better there. But overall, Steakhouse 71, we thank you for that experience. All right, for lunch, we didn't do any sit-down lunches. We did some quick service lunches or picked up things at the boardwalk at one of the stands and stuff like that. But our favorite for this trip was definitely Center Town Marketplace at the Caribbean Beach, which we weren't at the Caribbean Beach, but we went over there I think 3 times in total within our 5-day stay. But I have to give credit to this quick service. It wasn't a sit-down restaurant. We do have a sit-down restaurant at Caribbean, which is Sebastian Bistro. It's open for lunch, as well as this like bar that's outside of Sebastian Bistro. But this particular item that we literally had to go back for, the Swashbucklers burger. It was so good. Literally, we have videos of squeezing it and how juicy it was. It has this curry aioli on the top of it with a tostone, and then this like really nice soft like brioche bread. Oh, literally, it was so good. We had to go back before we left on the Tuesday morning when we were like, what to do? We were like, yeah, let's head back to the Caribbean and have an early lunch there, because it was just that good. For a quick service, I was like, I could literally do this like once a week. I could keep coming back to the Caribbean Beach and come back just for this burger. So to the Town Marketplace, we thank you for that experience. Now, finally, favorite dinner experience. If you haven't already done it, please look back at our videos from this staycation. But we ate at Flying Fish one night. Another night we went to Sebastian Bistro. Another night we went to Toledo. The full name of it is Toledo Tapas, Steaks, and Seafood. So we had a variety of signature dining to like, you know, other sit down like regular dining. But first and foremost, Flying Fish is one of our favorites. It's very like romantic and sit down. But I always say I feel a little uncomfortable now as a parent going to Flying Fish. We don't get any like bad looks or anything like that. It's just, it feels a little stuffy sometimes, and you really don't see a lot of children Kellan's age. Something that in the past that I noticed, I was like, hey, you never see kids out here. And then now that we actually have a kid, we definitely are like, you know, we get dressed up, and Kellan gets dressed up and he kind of sits in the corner, and he, you know, he is a well-behaved child, but it is weird to be the only couple that has a young child in a restaurant like that. But our favorite dining experience has to go to Toledo's Tapas, Steaks, and Seafood. Hands down, I have to say, our best dinner experience, and I say experience because I really do feel like it was an experience. Beginning of the night when we went out to the Dahlia Lounge and we got to see the beautiful views of Lake Buena Vista, to coming inside and seeing the beautiful like ceiling, and the wine selection was great. I did have a little problem with the tapas. I thought, like, you know, we noted that there's only 5 tapas on the list on the entree, and I thought like for a restaurant that says tapas, it should have at least 10-15 different tapas, because we have gone to tapas restaurants and we were kind of expecting that. So the limited amount of tapas was a little like, but the overall experience was really amazing. Then we were able to see fireworks at Hollywood Studios. I kind of went around the corner and saw that Magic Kingdom fireworks were going off the other side of the tower. But it was just really amazing food. The flavors were really great. And like I said, the wine selection was really dope. I enjoyed that experience. The restaurant kind of emptied out pretty quickly, so we were there kind of lingering and talking and finishing our wine. Kellan was just chilling there. He enjoyed a little bit of the food that we had. The lamb was amazing. The grouper was amazing. It was just overall a great experience. I would definitely go back, even if we're not staying at Disney property. I would love to just make a reservation and go for dinner. Toledo, we thank you for that experience. That's all the food that we experienced that just was like amazing to us. So the hotel experience, Boardwalk Inn Villas, was a really nice experience. Again, the villas is a DVC side and the inn is just the regular hotel side. So we stayed at the DVC side. I keep saying this, I feel like once you start going to DVCs, it's hard to go to the regular hotels because you get the microwave, you get the toaster, you get like this cute little kitchenette with a sink. It's things that, especially when you have a toddler, you're not like washing bottles and stuff like that in the regular sink. You have a kitchenette, and it really does make you feel at home. And when you have young kids, when you have babies, transitioning them as well as transitioning yourself into a hotel experience, you definitely do need something that's gonna make you feel just at ease, because it is kind of stressful. You're on vacation, but you can get a little stressed out not having the tools that you need to kind of like, oh, I'm laying all the bottles here, I have a counter space for that. So definitely the DVC for me is kind of a win. But this hotel in particular, the Boardwalk Inn Villas, being so close to Epcot, you guys know how I feel about Epcot, but being that close to Epcot was really great. Dan has spoken about this in previous vlogs. The boardwalk should have more carnival themed foods, should have more food open really late. The nightlife of the boardwalk has great potential. It is lacking in some points. As Disney continues to develop the boardwalk, they're going to be opening up a deli and taking away the boardwalk bakery, which I'm a little like, I think you should open back up ESPN and kind of spice up that menu and get more people kind of drinking late at night instead of just everybody going to Jelly Roll or the dance hall. And if you haven't seen that video already, check out Dan's video of the dance hall. I'll insert that there. But the hotel literally had everything. The pool was really nice. My downfall with the pool was that it didn't have a proper kiddie area. I know we didn't get to film at the Caribbean beach, but please check out some other vlogs where they show some videos of the Caribbean beach, their kiddie section. So definitely Boardwalk Inn Villas, I'll definitely stay there because it has this like really creepy Atlantic City vibe. So we love the theming of it. We agreed that it is probably our favorite out of all the resorts we've been to, and we've gone to, even though we haven't stayed at all the resorts, we've literally gone to every resort. The Polynesian is really cool. Animal Kingdom's lobby is really cool. But Boardwalk Inn Villas, their lobby is literally just like overflowing with these intricacies that are just like amazing. So if you have the time, if you're not staying at the hotel and you have the time, just go to the hotel, just go to the resort and walk around and take in all the beauty of the Boardwalk Inn Villas. So we're definitely gonna stay there again, but I have to be honest, next day is probably gonna be at the Caribbean because Kellan loved the pool. Trust me, like even though we didn't stay there, runner up to the Caribbean beach resort. It really was. If you want a modern hotel that has an amazing kiddie pool, one double slide and then another slide that kind of went in a tunnel. There was this big bucket that fills up and kind of splashes. I think it's every like 2 minutes or so. They also have something like that at the Grand Floridian where it's a Mad Hatter's theme. An amazing regular pool because they have 2 slides. I only went down chance to go down 1. A beautiful view of the fireworks because it's facing towards the Epcot area, so you can still see the fireworks from the pool. The Skyliner is close. It's close to the Riviera, so if you want to go and get like a fancy dinner, you can go to the Riviera. The food, Centertown Market, we already told you about that. Sebastian Bistro was amazing. You already saw that in this vlog. It literally was an amazing resort. If you're looking for a more affordable stay, if you're looking to stay longer at a cheaper rate, if you are looking for a modern hotel that is family oriented, that has amazing food, check out the Caribbean Beach. That is actually going to probably be our next stay. Dad and I are trying our best to stay at all the Disney hotels at least once, DVC or regular, it really doesn't matter. Probably the third time we ever went to Disney, Dad and I stayed at the Caribbean, so it's something that's not foreign to us, but we definitely did not take advantage of the pool and stuff like that. Check out the Caribbean Beach because I'm watching it. Overall, that was our experience. So let's get into the tips and tricks that we kind of picked up in this longer stay that we did. Number one, check out DVC rentals and stuff like that. They have Facebook groups. They have actual third-party corporations that, you know, resell these DVC points. We bought from a third party. Purchases from December of last year for this 4th of July trip. So we paid roughly $1,300 and got a 5-day 4-night stay at Boardwalk. When I checked that same weekend, probably a week or two before we went, that same 5-day 4 nights was going to be about $2,500. So it was a savings for us. The only thing is that we booked it months in advance. Early Google DVC rentals, or go on Facebook and search DVC rentals, because they have Facebook groups that are specifically for people that have these DVC points and want to sell to someone else. The second thing that I can point out is use your pool days, okay? I have to be honest, I've never stayed at any Disney resort and gone to the pool. So until I had a kid and I realized they can't go hard like I used to go hard, where I want to wake up at 9 a.m. and hit the park and then come back to the hotel at 2 p.m. Like, they can't do all that. So there's going to be days that you're going to have to say, okay, we're going to wake up at like 9 o'clock, have breakfast at 10, go to the pool. They're going to be tired. They're going to need their nap, do all that. And then maybe you can go to the park later on in the evening if you really want to. But if you have the ability to have 3 or 4 or more days at a Disney resort, make sure you schedule in some pool time. Make sure you just kind of chill at the resort and have a meal at one of their signature dinings if they have one, or hop over to another resort. We did a this is how you resort hop video. So make sure you take advantage of the things that are not only at your resort but at other resorts. So that's one of the tips I have for you. Number 3, it's a piggyback off of number 2. Your schedule, guys. Adults and people with older children, I'm sure you guys can do this. Go to the parks when, you know, you kind of like, I need to hit 7 different rides and stuff like that. But for a more comfortable Disney experience, take your time, enjoy what you have, enjoy the experience. Sit down and look around and see the beauty of Disney. You're going to get frustrated. We literally have seen people, grown adults arguing, grown adults fighting. We've pretty much seen every type of argument you can think of. Screaming at the top of your lungs, fist fighting, pushing, cursing, security having to come, police having to come. So just take a breath and do what you can do. If you have young children and you are staying at the Disney resorts, take the monorail, take the ferry, take a walk, take the Skyliner, whatever it is, whatever form of transportation, take that back to the hotel, okay? And please make sure you consider probably anything from 20 minutes to 30 minutes all the way to an hour. Factor that into your transport to your hotel and maybe even back, because the crowds are a lot, especially during the summer. So you can be waiting for a bus 30 minutes. We've done it, waited for a bus for an hour. So, but we were not rushing at that point. But if you're rushing to get back because your kid takes a nap at 11:30 and then wakes, like, make sure you factor your travel into your timing and your schedule. But to the parents with young kids, like I said, if your kid is used to taking a nap at a certain time and they're not one of those like I sleep in the stroller, go back to the resort, kind of chill out, You know, you can wake them up, maybe do a pool day, and then just kind of chill at the resort for the rest of the day. Take note that not every single day is a Disney day. And I know people are going to probably comment below and be like, oh my God, I just spent $10,000 to come to Disney. I want to go and be at Disney for 10 hours a day. If that's what you want, that's what you want. If that's what's going to make your experience amazing, that's what I want for you. But I do understand that Disney can be one of the happiest places in the world and also one of the most stressful places in the world. So that being noted, try your best to please the whole party, okay, by taking advantage of the free activities at the resorts, by going to do a pool day, by just having a walk around the boardwalk, resort hopping if you can. So at Wilderness Lodge, they have a hidden Mickey scavenger hunt. Walk up to the front desk and ask them like, hey, can I have the scavenger hunt list? Sometimes they do run out of the list, but you can Google it and it will show you the list of all, like, oh, go here and you will look, you'll find a hidden Mickey blah blah blah, or wherever. Make the best of your experience, and you don't have to spend thousands of dollars to do that, because my goal every time I go to Disney is to have a priceless Disney day. You're gonna spend money, but when you see your kid running and jumping and you see all the other kids, their face lit up when they see Mickey and all these, you know, cool things that are surrounding you, those are the times that you're really gonna notice like, damn, this was worth it. But you have to really kind of slow down and absorb what is going on and not run. So there's gonna be people that are gonna disagree with that, and there's people that are gonna definitely agree with that. That is our recap. That was our favorite breakfast, our favorite quick service lunch, our favorite dinner, our favorite details of the Boardwalk Inn Villas, as well as a runner-up. Like, you would have sworn we stayed at this hotel. We really had a great time. I hope you enjoyed watching all our vlogs. Please, if you haven't done it already, go back and watch all the last couple of days of vlogs. So our plan is to do a lot more of these Disney staycations. I hate going to hotels for one night. Even 2 nights kind of is like hard for me. So I'm checking these DVC rentals. I'm checking the Disney website for annual pass holder discounts and stuff like that for like a 3-night stay, 4-day, 3-night stay. But whenever we can find these like really good deals, we're going to be going to some of these hotels. Hey, if you have any DVC points that you're like, I'm not using them this year, and you want to show us some love, please send us an email and we will definitely take advantage of it. So again, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something from this. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have DVC points, comment below. If you enjoyed our videos, comment below. But please continue to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't done it already. And hit that bell notification because we do this ever so often. Thank you for all the love and support.
I think it's one of a kind. There's something special about your love. I want it all the time.